One clap, two clap. What's up, everyone? Now today we have the Stojo collapsible cup, and it's right here in my hands now, as you can see it. Okay, so what this package comes with is just the cup itself, and this is the latest model, which is the bigger capacity. It has 24 ounce of water capacity or liquid capacity. All right, so the packaging is really simple. It just comes in this paper packaging and the cup is inside. All right, so before I go into the details of this product, just a quick review. I gave the product a value marking of 4.5 ticks, a build quality of 5, and a performance of 5, altogether amounting to 14.5 upon 15. So this is really a good product if you're into recycling and minimal waste, okay? Especially if you like to buy drinks from outside and like bubble tea, coffee, tea, and all sorts of drinks that you prefer. All right, so I'm just going to go through the value really quickly. The Stojo 24 ounce is priced at $25 as of the recording. All right, but what you can do is, if you put the Stojo cup in your cart and you don't check out on Stojo, which I think it's a little bug or some kind of scheme to make you buy it, is that you just leave it in your cart for like, I think, more than half a day, and then Stojo would just email you a 10% discount voucher, which you can use on your first purchase. So if you buy 2 of them, you get a $5 discount, plus if you buy above $50, you get free shipping within the USA, which is pretty awesome. All right, so this cup is $25, and that's why I gave it a 4.5, because I think it's a little bit pricey for a collapsible cup, but it's for me, it's well worth the value because it's so packable. I can bring it along with me anywhere, and because it's such a big volume, I can literally buy like my favorite drinks and put it inside. Even if it's a big drink, it can fit in. So later we'll do some tests to show you. All right, the build quality. Now this Stojo collapsible cup is made entirely of silicone and recycled rubber, and for the parts that you put in liquid, it's actually a food grade silicone on the side, and it's BPA free, lead free, and leak proof, which we'll do some tests later, and it's meant for hot and cold drinks, and it's dishwasher safe. Alright, so it's made from recycled materials, you can see. So that is the back packaging. And so after using it for a couple of weeks, a couple of days actually, I will find that the build quality is good enough for me, and that's why I gave it a 5-star. Good enough for me would mean that it serves my purpose, and I have absolutely no complaints about it. All right, and then last but not least is performance. Because it is a cup, there's nothing much I can say. That's why I gave it a 5 ticks as well. Hot drinks, cold drinks, most of the drinks that you would prepare would go inside here. And let's say if you go and visit your in-laws and they prepared soup and you want a container to bring home, you can use this as well. All right, so it's pretty awesome. So as long as you have it with you, you can put any liquid inside or even solid food just to bring around and have a container with you. So I think that's pretty awesome. All right, so I'm going to put this aside now. We're going to do a bit of unboxing now. So out of the box itself, you just get the whole packaging of the cup. So I'm just going to leave this over here. All right, so this is what you get, the cup. I got the color for ink. All right, so it's ink black, so it's really dark. It's just a simple black cup. On the bottom here, you can see the Stojo's logo, and then they have the patent number and all the other information that you need to make sure that it's an authentic Stojo cup. All right, so out of the package, it's pretty heavy. It's around 292 grams on the website, and when you hold it, it's very substantial, and that's why I think it's a really well-built product. All right, so just off the bottom, there's a little, this is called their heat handle. So if you put in hot drinks, you can put this in so that you're holding this part instead of the cup itself, so it helps you not get scalded. All right, and I think the secondary function is to let the cup keep its shape, because this is a hard material and the cup itself is pretty soft. All right, so I'm just going to open the lid here so that we can open it up and assemble the whole thing. So you get a silicone straw as well, but the silicone straw is only available for the 16 ounce and 24 ounce. So anything smaller than the 16, you don't get a free silicone straw. All right, so the straw is like this. Now we're going to assemble the cup now. So what you do is just pull the cup out, and there you get it, a simple silicone cup. All right, and once you open it, you can use this heat wrap to put it around the creases and just give it a little squeeze, and then hold on, and then the cup is formed. All right, and once you form your cup, you can feel that this is the harder material, so that when you squeeze it, the cup doesn't lose its form or collapse. So it helps with the whole structure of the cup, which is pretty awesome. And once you've done that already, you can actually screw on your cap again, and this will make the full function of the cup. All right, so from just now, from what you've seen, a compressed collapsible cup to a full cup, it looks somewhat like this. All right, on the top here, there's a little silicone lid that you can turn around, and then there's a little drinking hole for you to put your straw in. Or if you do not want your straw, you can just keep it in your bag and use it just to drink straight out of it. All right, and this little cover here is meant for you to press on it so that it's a leak-proof design, so that water won't leak if you're carrying around with you, or you decide to stop drinking and continue drinking afterwards. All right, so it's pretty nice design, I would say. Overall, it's just really good, and all of the parts can be removed. So the silicone part and the top ring over here, you can actually take it out and wash thoroughly. So there's no glue, there's no adhesive or whatever. It's all made to be washable, and it's pretty awesome, I would say. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I prepared a little bottle of water here. I filled my bottle up to 700 milliliters of water. So I'm going to pour this in to show you that this can contain up to 700 milliliters. And then I'm going to cap it up. I'm going to turn it around. And I'm just going to talk to you a bit about this product while we do the leak test. All right. So here we go. So I'm going to pour the water in now. All right. So that's 700 milliliters of water in the cup. And now, as you can see, it's pretty full, but it's not to the brim yet. And it's, yeah. So on the side, it writes, on the side, there's some reading for the quantity, and it just barely touches 700. So you can put in up to 720, but I think 700 is pretty big amount already. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to just cap this up. All right, and I'm going to give you a nice little squeeze, put this lid on properly, and I'm going to give you a little shake test for you to see waters are not dripping out. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to just turn it around. All right, so once you turn it around and you have this lid secure on the top and the cap screwed properly, water shouldn't leak out at all. All right, there's a bit of dirt on my bottom cup because this is my work table, so there's a bit of dust and stuff. So I'm just going to leave it upside down for a while so that you can see if water actually comes out, and yeah, we can prove it's leak proof or not. So the other reason why I bought this cup is because I used to visit like the beverage shops that I like, and I bring my home stainless steel vacuum cup with me. But the problem with this is it's really big and bulky, and I can't collapse it for bringing it around, and because it's in such a big shape and uncollapsible, it makes it really difficult sometimes to want to buy a drink outside. But being environmentally conscious about using plastic cups and plastic straws, so I have my own straw as well. So I recycled this for like, I think 10 over times. I just got one from the shops and I use it all the time. And this is what I used to carry with me. So that's why I thought that Stojo would be a good replacement for portability and having the ease of having a cup around. All right. So I turned this around for like maybe up to, I think, 30 seconds while talking to you. And so far, there hasn't been any water dripping out, which is pretty awesome. All right, so I'm going to show you again. I'm just going to shake it around a bit, there's a bit of water around here. It's actually not from the cup, but it's from the pouring process. I think some of the water dripped out, all right? So that's why there's some water around. But other than that, I would say whatever is advertised on the Stojo website, on the box itself, it's pretty legit. All right, I don't think there's any lies and whatever. And also there is, like, if I do have a little complaint about this cup, is I tried shining a light through it to see how thick the silicone is. So on the creases of folding the cup in, right, on this part here, it's slightly on the thin side because you have to push the cup in. So they made the design over here with a thinner silicone. So when you shine the light through, you can see shades of the light passing through. So I think it's part of the design, but I poured in some hot coffee before. It doesn't affect any performance. The only performance you get by putting in a hot beverage is the silicone becomes slightly softer. That's it. But with this cap here, it helps keep the shape in place, and it's pretty solid as well. All right. Other than that, I would say it's a really good buy. I really like it, and I have no complaints at all so far. And I hope, if you are that kind of person who likes to buy drinks from outside like tea, coffee, bubble tea, and even packing home soup. I think this is really something good. You can just collapse it, put it into your bag, and use it whenever you want to use it, and after that you can just wash, alright? So the collapse size, I think it's over here. So once you extend it, it's 16 cm tall or 6.25 inches tall. Once you collapse it, it's just 2.5 inches, or in cms, it's just 6 cms. So I think overall, I would say this is an amazing product, and I think for the future and for the next generation of people, I think we all should do a part in being more conscious about the environment and trying to reduce our wastage and rubber and plastic usage as well. So this is two claps clapping out here, hoping you do your part as well and get a Stojo cup. This is in no way affiliated to Stojo, so just get one, and you know, you can use this for many years to come, as long as you don't lose it, or as long as you don't puncture the silicone cup itself. So these two caps again. Thank you so much for the review, and I'll see you on the next one. See you guys.